Read assignment for Samantha Greenbrier. Below are 2 stories. The events are out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper. Choose one of the 2 stories and rewrite it. Begin with the title and your name.
There's a lot of... you know what?
Wow!
There's a lot of very strong language on this sheet for people. The Menstrual Cycle, a novella.
Somebody donate $50. We'll come back and read these.
Perfect.
See me, says the teacher. Or just if maybe like if we reach 100.
If we reach $100, we'll come back and read this.
Read those. We'll try to do these assignments. Fire in the hole. Dude, you don't throw it at your feet. You have the worst grenade etiquette ever. You put that shit back on the coaster.
I know where that goes.
Well, you tried.
It's been on the floor. Now it's garbage. Hey! Skill shot! Skill shot right there. You know what? Messy people. Can I pick a different record? Can I?
No, you get that.
This reminds me a lot of Bendy.
Alright, so we'll leave that going.
Yeah.
If you come back to this room and the music's still going in like 5 minutes, then something's wrong because that record should finish. Yay!
Oh,
Unsold
no.
copies of The Accidental Savior. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He's missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much.
Oh, God.
Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with these games anyway, no hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit any time. She doesn't like Danny. But Mom is like, oh, he's such a sweet boy.
You live in one place your whole life. Your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Danny only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Wow.
I do like that you get more, like, memories as you do stuff in the house, too. Like, it incentivizes this sort of snooping.
Yeah. How long does that record go?
I'm gonna take your pill.
Oh. I was gonna say, what was that? Could have done a way better job of hiding that cord.
Yeah.
Slop the rug over it. Jeez, this is a mansion.
Mansions are meant to be big, not necessarily fancy. Let's switch to your left. That, children, is a VHS tape.
Yeah, for those of you who have no idea what that is, that's how we used to watch movies
It's
back
a
in the day.
shittier DVD. When you were done, you had to rewind it. Which would be like taking this video, let's say the VOD on YouTube, and then grabbing the playhead and yanking it backward. But it would still take you 5 minutes to do so. Okay, so there was an audio cassette with a cassette player there. And we have severe weather warning.
This is a severe weather warning. Northwest
The Nintendo's
Okay, hold on,
gone.
we got,
torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties.
You see that input? That's a Nintendo input.
well,
The Council County. And it was started
I mean, as close as they could get without having to, you know.
strongly urged to stay
Jim and Book, making friends.
all the goes.
Sam thought this might help.
Are expected at lower elevations.
Feeling lonely? It's a piece of cake to make.
Making
Feel
friends,
like-
even when you're shy.
Where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big
Nice,
gold
Dad.
star around them,
You try.
and you have to get to know them. Well,
What kind of
there's
soda is
this
this?
girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed
Viz right.
kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform.
One of these days, one of us is gonna explode.
She's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven
Oh, no,
every
sorry,
day
that's-
after school.
Hi, Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer CLDD 703 unit with remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the October issue, so that gives you about 2 weeks to give us a copy for edit. Standard stuff like you gave us on the CLDD 502. It's a combi player, so check its CD playback with a few discs as well as Laserdisc, as they want us to
God.
definitely hit the signal-to-noise ratio and toss-link stuff for the high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit.
So whatever that unit is, it is not in this room.
No, there's pizza, though. Oh, it's finished.
There's not pizza.
That's probably for the best.
And you
I
know
don't
what?
know how long this house has been abandoned, but quite frankly, if there was pizza there, I would try to eat it.
That's what you get.
Oh my gosh, somebody made a pillow fort! Hauntings and polter... No, no, no. You stop that shit right now. What brand? What brand? Dr. Jitters.
Yeah. And for the rest of the playthrough, I'll be walking around and crouch.
Okay. So, there's a ticket. Coliseum, the showplace of Oregon. Okay.
Nice!
Ooh, Pulp Fiction, very nice.
Wait a minute, this is almost a year old.
Yep. Some people collect movie tickets. You used to. See if you can turn on the fan above you. Over there. And then there's a light in the room as well on that desk.
Use a coaster! Ooh. Someone's a fan of the X-Files.
Yeah, right?
I mean,
No, hold on. I want to see all these TV listings from 95. Family Matters.
Mantis! There's a show you'll never hear again.
Wow. Boy Meets World.
Walker, Texas Ranger. Chicago Hope. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Yeah.
Oh snap! They got Red Dwarf. They got BBC. Mork and Mindy. America's Funniest Home Videos. You okay? Space Above and Beyond. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. We're back. We're gonna go watch Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I watched it once. And my favorite part was honestly that there was this thing where there was two different phone conversations going on at the same time that were intercut into each other masterfully. Like one of those better than it should have been type things.
See, the mugs are on coasters.
Mm-hmm. Bratmobile. Alright, how's our map looking now? The TV room. It's got a little closet off of it. After we go into the little closet off the TV room, which we opened but didn't go into, I think our next step is going upstairs. So I'm good with you playing, but if at one point you want me to take over, you let me know. The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2. Story. The Turtle People, Part 1.
Oh,
Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the Black Pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of... Next. The black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "Y'are never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" Wow, I mean, this kid knows good words. She just can't spell them yet. The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. That's the correct direction. I had to think. Oh, light switch. Alright.
Nothing at least in there at the moment. Let's go back to see the record if it's still playing.
Sure.
Should I turn off lights? Or should I
No,
just keep everything
keep
on?
every light on. Ends up blowing a circuit breaker. It's the spookiest thing to happen.
It did the right thing.
Cool.
That's how we'll know if the Murder-later is what is following us.
Light switch. Creepy ass old style light switch. Poke the button. The killing of JFK, a theory. You've seen the movie. Discover the truth.
Oh God.
So we definitely know what Dad was into.
Poor dead JFK.
So yeah, look at that Boone County telephone directory. My first thought was, oh look, Helvetica, Black and White, Cards Against Humanity.
Ugh.
Did you play the... No, we didn't play the cassette tape in the TV room.
No.
Well, we'll be back for you, Office. Thank you very much, Rogue X Wolfino. Rogue Wolfino. Nope, left. It's on that table. When we were learning the kids about Girl Scout role model. What side do we want to put in? Put in Girl Scout? It's like we might be able to put in different sides. See, cassettes were two-sided. That has the role model side up, so that might be the punk girl she's talking about. She's in a band.
So I was wondering if the buttons. So if I try. Nope, you can only enter it by.
Okay.
Oh, and it automatically rewinds itself. Like it didn't ever.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go some BS on that. I wonder if, like, something would happen if we played all the way through. We'll just leave it there. See if something comes up. Alright, so what's this? Electrical inspection form. Wiring in the house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure over the last 100 years. The system is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupt circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floors, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. You don't get a creepy-ass house on the hill and be okay with flickering lights. Lamp to your left. Oh, there was a question mark. Wasn't there? Oh, maybe not. Maybe I just misread it. Let's see what's in the binder. Oh, nothing. I can't open it. Alright, that's fair. You can do better. Back to basics. Sent back in time to Dallas 1963 again? What if JFK wasn't JFK? JFK President, US and USSR coalition. Chinese, Japanese, Lebanese. Wow, this guy likes his alternative history, and he really likes that time. Yeah, it likes JFK. Paradise results in JFK death being desired outcome. Magic bullet theory. Wow. Okay. At least he realizes those are all kind of crap. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars. twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though the place was a million miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. He stared for a moment, processing his sick-flecked toenails, scanning up his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. Then the fabric strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom and blazoned with the phrase matter transference operator. Then he passed out. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages had passed before. But now a man. They needed him, now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it. He's obviously getting more and more drunk as he's writing these different drafts. This isn't working, drink. This isn't working, drink. How to assemble it, so he made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time. And now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Archimedes. Command of the vessel, because only he, who had saved the president's life twice before, could helm the naive crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. With how much you fidget and throw items around, I would love to see you playing something in VR like Job Simulator. I feel like you'd just be waving your arms, throwing things around. Probably would be dangerous to anyone in the room with you. Job Simulator looks really cool.
This person must have definitely seen me at work because that's actually...
That's what you do?
No, yeah.
Alright, so this is going to be 1378.
just like, oh, look, a can of soda.
Here's your change.
Here's your change.
I had an Oculus DK2. I ended up selling it for, actually, I was going to show you personal computer build, but... Alright, so that's just a review for the Laserdisc.
Yeah. Oh, Laserdisc.
I have Laserdiscs.
They're cool looking. They look really futuristic.
The reason being that I really like the art from the Star Wars release in the mid-90s, the THX release.
Yeah.
And that came out on Laserdisc, so it's the 12-inch by 12-inch square. I have that framed upstairs in the living room.
Dad's been hitting the booze while at work.
Unfortunately, it's not a clear bottle, so we can't tell how much he's been hitting it. Oh, I mean, try that one. Well, try the 7s, because that could just be... Nope, okay. Didn't know if he'd left it. Oh, we're not brute forcing this thing.
I just want to do 9s.
Alright, let's do Leet and leave it at that.
There's nothing of interest in there. Nothing of interest in there. But this one.
Actually, hold on. Go back to the review. Go back to the review. Okay, I didn't know if there would be like a 4-number thing there that we could use, and I don't think there's anything on the board, so... Okay. Well, excuse me for wanting to take the time and look around.
I'm saying there's nothing like written on the back.
Alright, that's fine. We'll find it.
Ooh.
Filling in...
By Brendan.
Oh, okay. I thought it almost said Bendy. I was like, what? No! No! You stop that shit right now. Okay, so we have a library. Dad's second book, yup.
That's got to be really disheartening to just have, like...
So many copies of your unsold book lying around the place. I was a teenage drag queen. Readers tell us about their worst moments. 90210, does anybody still care? The male gaze, how to subvert it. Wow. This creepy ass friggin' like study and everything. A stranger under my roof.
Parenting teens.
Is that Comic Sans? Turn that shit over. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that unless somebody donates $20 right now. I have few principles. And they're easily sold for donations to St. Jude Children's Hospital. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. 0451. There's a Rick and Morty VR game. Nice.
Oh, look.
Oh, yeah, dude, right in there. 0451. Thank you, Shirley. Booge and a handgun. That's such a bad joke to make. I'm sorry. It was really off color. Alright. Dear Mr. Mason, please find the enclose your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this most important matter. Oh shit. Will and testament. Oscar Mason was the great uncle.
Yeah.
I, Oscar Mason, possessing full competence of mind and memory, and after full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall be held true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors, living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts to my nephew, Terrence L. Greenbrier, Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Terrence L. Greenbrier, Jr. shall predecease me, then and in such event, the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence, as stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to this will the 13th day of August, 1973. Signed, Oscar Mason.
Oh, and there's the typed up version of...
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
So we know how he got the house now.
Yep. Well, I figured it was something like that. Alright. So, upstairs? No, there's one door right here. Is this locked? Oh, it's a closet. Well, oh yeah, okay, we saw this one.
The positive attitude. Oh, what's the button?
Heavens to Betsy with a diagram of a heart. Sam, you're weird. Nope, we leave lights on. We leave lights on.
Oh god. I slammed the door in my
We leave
face.
lights on, we leave doors open. We don't leave room for anything to hide. Alright, upstairs. Let's do this. We've been playing this game for an hour. Let's go upstairs.